It's the one feature that ties all of you together as MBA students. It's what the MBA student's mission is in life. You know, it's hard sometimes to talk about the mission of an MBA student because we're going to have a debate about what that really is. It's easy in other fields. You go to the med school, ask people, what's your mission? What's your purpose? In some language or another, they'll tell you, our purpose is to create health, to create a healthier society. Got it. Go to the law school. What's your purpose? Create justice. Go to the ed school. What's your purpose? Create education, create a more educated or learned society. Business school. What's your purpose? What are you all supposed to do? What have you been prepared for, trained for, educated to do? And I would suggest that one answer to that question is you are trained to create value. You have the ability, you have the training, you have the practice of being among the best in this world at finding ways to create value where it needs to be or could be created. You can see a problem and try to figure out how we would best fix it. You can look at a system that's broken and think about how to improve it. You can think about a need or a demand that's unfulfilled. You can think about how to fulfill it. How do we bring together the resources, bring together the people, create the system, create the processes, create the structures, the channels that we need to solve problems that create value. Everyone in here should be a value creator. Whatever it is that you want to do, in whatever field it may be, create value. Make sure that what you're doing creates value. And people, of course, think of creating value in different ways. But fundamentally, it comes down to two buckets. There's two kinds of people. There are those who figure out how to create value first, and then worry about how much money they're going to make later. The assumption is if I create a lot of value, I'm going to have the opportunity to monetize some of that value, and I'm going to get paid. But we're going to find a way to create value in whatever area we want. Business, non-business, doesn't matter. We're going to create value, and then we're going to get paid. These are the people we call MBAs. And then there are those who figure out how to make money, but don't really create value for anyone. They find a way to position themselves in a certain way, create certain structures that make sure they get paid, even though they're not really creating value for anyone. We call these people thieves. Don't be a thief. The value you create in society should be the upper bound of how much money you make. Now, how much you make up to that is up for negotiation. It's up for discussion. It's up for argument. It's up to principles of fairness, etc. But the value you create in society should serve as an upper bound of how much you take home. If you're taking home more than the value you're creating in society, you're falling into bucket number 2. Find a way to create value. Find a way to create value in an area, in a passion, in an aspect of the world that makes sense to you. Of course, we've been talking about career